Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the Amputee Zone for a little amputee talk. I hope you all had a wonderful, meaningful Monday today as we start this journey and wrap up our 7 steps of healing our inner self. It is going to be exciting, and I've got great news. The book is ready. Yeah, it's ready. The workbook is ready. I'll be doing promotion for it on tomorrow, and it will be released on Thursday. So please look for it. Please look for it on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, RedNote. I'll have all the links in my bio information as well as online. I hope you all enjoyed. I put a lot of work into that. And you all are going to put a lot of work into it so we can heal and heal together. Okay. I got to ask the first questions. Did you get a little band time in today? A little curl time? You did? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear it. That is wonderful. So now we can start our top 3 affirmations. And yes, there is still going to be a 30-day of affirmation calendar that will be available for a low, low price. Very thorough, and I know you're going to love it. Okay, so let's get with our affirmations. I have absolutely everything I need in order to succeed. Let's take a deep breath in on that. From the diaphragm, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let go in 3, 2, and 1. Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath. Sometimes you need to just take a deep breath, just to let that all go. It's meaningful. It's impactful. Make a difference. Now, for our next affirmation, I am enough. I am more than enough. I am wonderful. I am hopeful. I am loyal. I am faithful. I am a friend. I am more than enough. Regardless of who don't think I'm enough, regardless of who turn their back, who come, who leave, I am enough. And always carry that in your heart that you are enough. Don't let nobody make you feel no less, because you are enough. And for our last one, our last top 3 affirmation, I am loved. I am loved. As I told you, wake up every morning, my eyes pop open. I have no doubt, I have no hesitation in my mind, regardless of what I may be facing that day or dealing with in that moment. I am loved. God loves me first. I love me second. And everybody else falls in line under that. You are loved. You teach people how to treat you and love you properly, not to mess over you. You show them how to love you. Again, I love yellow roses. When I buy flowers, it's going to be yellow roses because I love yellow roses. I finally got my ice cream cone this weekend. Woo! Oh my God. Yeah, I have been telling y'all I have wanted that ice cream cone forever, and I finally got it. That thing was so good. Ooh, man. It was like a breath of fresh air. I was so happy. So let's talk about our 7 steps that we are going to be utilizing to heal our inner self. We're going to start with step 1. Step 1 is acknowledging the hurt. Acknowledge what happened to you. Acknowledge it. You can't, I've said it 1,000 times, you can't just keep pushing that stuff down and thinking it's just like gonna fertilize. No, it will fester. There is a difference. And you will hurt people who did not deserve to be hurt. So acknowledge it and begin to process it, because that's how you will heal. And that's the only way you'll heal. Okay? Step 2. Validate what happened to you. Yeah, it really did happen. You can't be in denial. You can't bargain with it. You got to be in acceptance with it. You got to validate that that did happen. Yes, I did lose my leg. Yes, I did feel abandoned. Yes, there are days when I still do feel empty. Yes, I am acknowledging and accepting it. I say I agree with it. I'm not telling you to agree with your trauma, but in order to get to the other side of healing, you have to, you have to validate what happened to you and how it made you feel. Okay? Moving on to step 3. Heal at your own pace. Give it some time. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to heal overnight. I don't expect to. When my trauma happened to me, there's no roadmap. That's the biggest reason I did that workbook. So somebody else will have a roadmap on how to process that trauma outside of being in therapy every day, what to look for, what to look forward to have some conversations in here first. Because if your mental go, it ain't gonna matter what's going on out here. If your mental gone, game over. Game over. This workbook is to make you stronger, to help you in that processing. But the race was not given to the swift. It was given to the one who endured. Okay? Give it some time. Being present, having your morning meditation is essential. You got to get your mind right first. As I have told you, when you wake up in the morning, be quiet. Just be quiet. Don't look at TikTok. Don't look at Facebook. Don't look at YouTube. Don't look at me. Period. Be quiet. Be quiet. Silence. Take some time. Work through your thoughts mentally. Work through that. You will get the greatest revelation in times of quiet than you ever will. Scrolling, posting, liking, loving. Be quiet. Get it in here first. Take time to acknowledge your gratefulness and your gratitude for the day. Your gratitude to your Creator for allowing you to see another day. Take that time and meditate, because without that, you all over the place all day. It's like you never got it together. That's my best recommendation for you, to have your meditation time in the morning. Because if you do not get it together in the morning, it will not come together the rest of the day. It's just like exercise. If you don't have that band time first thing in the morning, the day be gone. Monday's already over. But you still got time though. You still got till midnight to get that band time, curl time in. I'm just saying, you still got a few more hours. But if you can get it done in the morning and just get it out the way, that's half the battle. It helps your mental as well. Really will. So take that time in the morning and just remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Okay? Moving on. I'm going to get y'all out of here. I'm already at 8 minutes. 15 going to be the new talk time. 15 minutes. Number 5. What's the first step in moving forward with yourself? You got to figure out what areas you need to work on. Whether it be your love life. You trying to date anybody? You fishing? You can't get no food if you ain't throwing the rod out there. You got, they ain't gonna come knocking at the door. I know very few people who are married today who ended up in their relationship because somebody came and knocked at the door. That is the far exception, not the rule. What about your career? Have you thought about, maybe I want to do something different in this season of my life? It doesn't none of this has to be permanent. We are all in a season right now, and we're just trying to get through that season. Try something different. Try a different career. Do something that you always wanted to do. Again, life is short. Make the most of it. And those final moments of your life when you are transitioning from here into heaven, just think of the beautiful memories you'll have in those moments. I got to do it all. When I started this, I told you guys I wanted to die empty. I wanted to love hard. I want to work hard. I want to play hard. I want to see things, go places, do stuff. Because when I'm gone, I don't want to be nothing left. I want to die empty. Yeah, in a good way. What about your finances? How much money you got in the bank? And it don't matter if it ain't but $6 or $7 in there. But you are aware you only got $6 and $7 in there. So the next time when you get more money, you'll make a decision before you get it. Okay, this is where I need to invest. This is what I need to start doing with my money. This is what I need to stop doing with my money. Amazon. But Amazon have essentials. So if Amazon is the only way you can get your essentials, that's just what it is. You know, as an amputee, there are certain things that we just can't get out of Walmart or Walgreens. You have to go to Mr. Amazon. Have that little conversation, okay? What about your family? Are you spending any time with your folks? Let me tell you something special that happened to me in my life in the past 3 weeks. I was adopted. For all of you, those of you who do not know, I was adopted. And I got on Ancestry.com to try to find my family. And I've got some real good hits. I have this one cousin who lived in Athens. Hey, Terry. And he came across a group of my family. They have a conversation every Sunday, 7 o'clock. I love it. I feel so much more completed in my life right now. It's just so good to know I got some cousins. I got some blood relatives. And for all of you who came up with all your cousins, for those of you who adopted, only we know. Right here, me and you. We, mano a mano. We get it. And it has been such a blessing. Oh my God, I live for Sunday nights so I can talk to my cousins and spend time with them. It is amazing. Developing new relationships, getting ready to have new adventures with them. Awesome. So you just never know where something is going to lead, do you? What about your health? When the last time you had a good checkup? Been to the doctor lately? Knowing is beautiful. When I found out I was going to lose my leg, it hurt me like hell. I wanted to throw myself in traffic, and I'm just being 100% transparent. Because I just could not understand how I could have walked around all these years at my big age, and now that's just, it's never going to grow back. The third of me is never growing back. That's not going anywhere. And yes, I have seen the new stuff that they got out now where they can insert it into the bone. Unfortunately, I am not a candidate for something like that because I have other underlying illnesses. I'm a diabetic, so I'm not a good candidate for that. So a prosthetic is going to be my route. But at least I knew, and I'm thankful I got it caught in time because I very well could have lost my life. And they told me, I was like, girl, you like not to been here. That thing was a lot worse than we thought it was. So don't wait too late. I don't care if it's something small. Go and get yourself checked out. Lead a healthier lifestyle. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Okay? And now last but least, what about your friends? This experience has really shown me who my real friends were and people who pretend to be my friend. But if this had never happened, I wouldn't have known. Or I would have found out at another pivotal point in my life when it would have been much, much worse and it would have hurt more. But those friends that you do have, let them know how much you appreciate them. It's something to be said for having a real friend. Can you still love me in my night season? Or we good long as I'm good. But something go wrong, you can't be there because you can't look at me. I can't be around you. That's too much for me. Ooh, ooh, so emotional. Ooh, you ain't that damn emotional. I'm just saying. And give you an opportunity to find out who your real friends are. Find out who your friends are. Because sometimes that might be all you got. Yeah. All right. Moving on to step number 6. Seek support. No man or woman is an island. Reach out. There is help for you. When I was in the hospital, I had good therapists. My priest would visit me. The hospital priest would visit me. And it helped me a lot because there were days when I just didn't think I could. I didn't want to wake up. I did not want to wake up. I'm just being real transparent with you guys. Because I had endured a trauma, very unexpected trauma at this stage in my life. But I had that support. I had real good nurses. I still love them. I still love them. They gonna always have a special place in my heart. I hope I get to see them again one day, but not in the hospital. maybe at the mall. Maybe out for dinner or something like that. But having that support is something to be said for having that support. When they told me to work, they came and got into bed with me. We laying up there in that one bed, weeping and wailing. Because I was hurting so bad mentally, I couldn't even process. I had good therapists who talked to me, helped me to get balanced, helped me to get on track. They have wellness retreats now. Go check one out if you can. That's a great place to begin to heal your trauma. You will meet like-minded people who are going through the same thing. So there's no judgment. You can't say nothing about me because you here. So what's that saying? We here for the same thing. We don't want to be stuck. We don't want to be stuck. We don't want to be there. We want to be here now, moving on to our next journey. God dog it, 17 minutes. Oh, y'all got me messed up. But I'm on the last step. Woo! Make peace with the past and move towards your future. So let's take a look at where we've been. We were there. We were back there. At this moment, we at what's next. We're in the now, right now. We're in the now. We are here in the now. And later, we will be on the mountaintop, looking back over the journey that we had to get to our mountaintop. And I don't know what your mountaintop might be for you. Mountaintop might be, like me, being able to get up and walk again. I'm dying to walk. Oh my gosh. I was out this weekend and I was just like, whoa, oh my God, looking at all the places. I'm like, man, I wish I could go sit out there and look at the lake. Those are my mountaintops. You know what yours might be. But we're trying to get over there. Well, I've gone through 7 steps. As I said, the workbook will be released on Thursday. I'll have links out soon. I'll be doing some promotion tomorrow. And I certainly hope you invest in it. You're not investing in me. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your healing. There was no roadmap for me. That was my biggest reason why I began this workbook. I had no point of reference. No doctor, nurse came in and gave me nothing. And gave me a recommendation. Well, try reading this book. You know, you can listen to it on Kindle or whatever the case may be. I had nothing. But somebody had to be first, so I guess it was just gonna be me. I've always been a giver. That's just my heart. That's just my life. And that's just what I've done forever. I don't know any other way. Now, have I learned lessons along the way? Absolutely. Absolutely. If I had to go back and do it all over again, would I have done it any differently? Knowing what I know now, yeah. But again, like I told you the other day, do something nice for somebody else. It feels so good. When you do something for someone else and they ain't expecting it, that is the best and biggest high. I have never smoked a marijuana. Okay, yes, I did say it like that. A marijuana. Woo! But I have never been high like that. But it is just the best feeling to me. It just warms my heart when I get that call or or a text message saying, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You don't know what that did for me today. You don't know how that lifted my spirit. And even though I'm not in their presence, a part of me is still in their presence. It's wonderful. So let me leave you with this tonight. We have still come a long way in a short period of time. I started this back on January 17th, I believe, mid-month. And here we are. We got a whole workbook ready. And there is so much more than what I have shared on these talks with you in regards to what is in that workbook. So definitely make that investment in yourself. Make that investment in your healing to get to the other side. Because if you don't fight for you, no one else will. It's all up to you. It's your life. Live it and live it in fullness. That's all I got for you tonight. Look forward to my promos on tomorrow, and we will meet again on Wednesday night, starting with something new. Have a great one.